Hi, friends. This is just a short little shoulder break from all that sitting, typing, tech neck we do in our modern day society, and especially as we head into the cold winter months. We have a tendency to kind of like round our shoulders forward and keep ourselves warm. So that range of motion in the shoulders has a tendency to just kind of be leaning forward this time of year. So let's just take a little break throughout the day. You don't have to be seated. I'm sitting so that my whole body sits in the frame, but you can stand up and do this. The thing you're going to need today is something you can use like a strap. This is a leather yoga strap. You could also use a belt or your dog's leash or a tie, or you could even just like grab a big old towel and roll it up. So just get creative with what you've got at home, and then take that prop, stretch it out wide, and take a nice deep breath in and stretch your arms up towards the ceiling. Now, one thing I want you to pay attention to is the wrists. So there's a tendency for us to break the wrists back. I want you to think about straightening out through the wrist. So it's like your knuckle is punching up towards the ceiling and that wrist is nice and straight. Okay, pay attention to that as we start to add movement. And then the other thing I want you to pay attention to is the strap between your fists is nice and taut. So it's not like hanging out on your head or behind your head. It's nice and taut. So you're pulling while you're rolling those knuckles towards the ceiling. And you should notice a difference right away when you do that. Now, we're going to let that strap fall behind the head a little bit, kind of feeling a stretch across the front of the chest. Don't force that. Just let your body stop you where it naturally stops you, and then come forward again. And if you need to make any adjustments with the width between your fists, go ahead and do that. So you can have a nice wide stance with your hands like I do. Now we're just going to find some more rotation. So we'll take a deep breath in, lift the strap up, and then let it fall behind your head. And you might find a little bit more rotation this round. You might not. That's okay either way. Come back to your starting position. Take a deep breath in again. Strap rotates behind the head. And you might find that as you continue to do this, your range of motion increases over time. It might not happen immediately. Let's keep breathing. Inhale. I like to call this shoulder flossing. I can't remember who I heard that from first, but it seems so appropriate, right? Like we floss our teeth. Why not floss the shoulder joint? And the shoulder joint is this 360-degree ball and socket joint. It does have this capacity to move all the way around in a circle, but that capacity will diminish if we don't use it regularly for that. So just take a few moments as you're doing this, make sure you're breathing, to just kind of think about your daily habits and behavior, your range of motion, how you're using your arms, and how you might add some of this kind of movement in. Whether it's like, hey, I'm going to set a timer every day to just spend 5 minutes flossing my shoulders. You could do this during the evening while you're watching your favorite show, or before you get into bed, before you brush your teeth, after you brush your teeth. Who wrote Atomic Habits? That book, Atomic Habits, James Clear. He talks about how to be successful in building new habits. And it's like, he suggests pairing your new habit that you want to bring into your life with some other habit that you already have. Like most of us hopefully brush our teeth daily. So if you paired this habit with that, like I'm going to shoulder floss right after I brush my teeth. Let's take 2 more rotations. So one more thing I will say is, if that's starting to feel a little bit burny sensation in your shoulders, pretty normal. If you're feeling any pops, cracks, little snaps within the shoulder joint, that's typically just nitrogen releasing from your joints, kind of like when you go see the chiropractor, if that's something that you do. Set the strap off to the side, give me a little wave out of the shoulders, a little shrug backward, maybe a little shrug forward, And then let's just roll the head and the neck out a few times. Another really great thing to add into your daily habits and behavior. I hate to give you too many things to add in because there's always like this, do this one thing daily and your life will change forever. That's not at all what I'm here to peddle. I'm just wanting you to feel good in your body. A few more neck circles if you have the time. Make sure you're breathing. All right. And then just quickly check in with yourself. Deep breath in. Nice long breath out. Thank yourself for showing up today, doing this. Feel free to come back to this video time and time again whenever you need a little break for the shoulders and to get rid of that tech neck. All right. Be well. Come back again soon.